the president has been discussing with several parties.
Okay.
Among others would be Pakatan Harapan in Sabah, as well as one other opposition party in Sabah.
Okay.
But things are so fluid that only the president can really affirm.
Okay.
But one thing's for sure, we know very well that the viable partners that we can work with in Sabah is Pakatan Harapan in Sabah. And you can see from their statements as well as their tones where they've said that they would like Warisan to lead this general election in Sabah. And we are in concurrent with them, and we will definitely find amicable resolution between Pakatan and us. As far as Warisan is concerned, we've settled ours, and based on the dynamics today, we will work out on our partners, and within Warisan, we will deal with our political leaders. And I think many of them are very clear about their, how do you say that? They're very, very clear about their intent. They want the government to be us. And
meaning the supporters?
The supporters and also our political leaders. A lot of people will be sacrificing themselves. When I say sacrifice, it's two ways. One, sacrificing by not contesting. And some who will contest because they know that they have to do their best to win for the party and for the collision that we will have. I won't say it's a collision, sorry, maybe I don't want to be misquoted. What I meant by working with Pakatan Harapan, it is an electoral pact with them.
Okay.
Okay. So I think the primary word is electoral pact with Pakatan Harapan. Can I just add a volunteer answer here?
Okay.
Someone asked me recently and said, why are you all not joining officially Pakatan Harapan? I think that has crossed your mind as well.
I think it's a question that many have asked.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, Datuk Sri Shafi has always made it clear that Warisan will never join Pakatan.
Datuk Sri Shafi said, we will not join because our mission is to ensure that Sabah is free from the clutches of other political parties making decisions for us. Or in this case, can I say, there's a word that I learned when I study all the other political parties that are in collision.
Okay.
The word is consensus.
Okay.
If there is a consensus and the majority decides on consensus, it defeats what we want for Sabah.
Okay.
Because the views taken by some political parties, more so if it's a national party, takes into consideration the big national picture. Whereas we in Sabah, although we do consider the national picture, it has to be with the blend, our blend, the uniqueness of Sabah itself, as well as Sarawak. If you can see, we support Pakatan Harapan's movement to oust this present Barisan Nasional and the regime. So we are very clear and very focused on that. Now in the case of Sabah, we also want to work that way, and that's why I think Pakatan Harapan has read us very well as well, and that's why they have this proposal for us to lead the state elections, general elections. I would say the finality of the pack depends on what conclusions that Datuk Sri Shafi Abdal and the Pakatan Harapan leaders reach in the next 2 or 3 weeks, Okay. Because I suspect Parliament will be dissolved in the next 2 or 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks from now.
But the whole thing with Pakatan, it won't go to the extent of using the same symbol or anything like that, right?
Anything is possible in Sabah, because ultimately it is about winning the general elections. And we need to show that we can do something different. We can't be ordinary anymore.